Mark, despite what some would say, I would never want to do your new job. But let's be honest, I could do it in my sleep. You just have to restore trust in the league, man. I mean, if you think about it, in the last 3 years, we've had team owners try to remove the import rule completely. You had the league move to this dead zone in the middle of the week where we were told that it would somehow increase viewership. Then we had a player walkout that delayed the start of Summer Split by 2 weeks, all because Riot really wanted to make sure that teams didn't have to run 10 academy teams as well. Well, they dropped them without any warning. It was completely ridiculous. You have to maintain better diplomacy than your past predecessors did so that you can avoid these controversies. I really feel like one of the biggest blights right now on LCS Trust is how beaten down we seem from Valorant. Prevailing sentiment was that LCS was booted to the weekdays to make way for VCT. And by the way, Mark, when I look at the schedule for this split, I notice this pretty big gap. Oh, I wonder what that could be about. I mean, the schedule was not out until 2 weeks before the start of the season. And I saw you quote tweet me and take accountability publicly, which is a bit of a breath of fresh air compared to how normally Riot just sits silently and lets the information be missing. But that schedule missing in the first place, you know, it actually says a lot to your average fan.
Wow, I sure love my cozy office tech job. What's this? A hit tweet from the LCS official Riot account? Wow, it's telling me exactly when the LCS is showing. Well, it's more than a month out, but I guess I'll just pop it on my Google Calendar. I don't forget things like that. I'm a tech guy.
Oh my god, my blue-collar job is just so exhausting. What do I even want to do this weekend, I guess? Oh wait, LCS is a thing now on the weekends. Let's see when that starts. Yeah, okay. I'll go to lollysports.com and schedule and Mark Zimmerman, you can suck my... LCS has to show that it cares. And a huge part of the way to do that is by getting people information when they need it. I saw your little dev diary video, Mr. Fancy Pants. You get a couple more cameras than we have here at TGI and you just immediately shove them in front of you. I noticed you didn't say where spring finals was going to be in that video, did you? I guess I'm just a little worried that you have some people on that team who have gotten burned out and uninspired after working on the same product for 10 plus years. I know I'm guilty of that. In fact, last week I took a trip out to Palm Springs where I thought a lot about what it is that I want out of my life and what things I'm excited about. And I just know that I love this job and this might be the last year that I get to do it. And so I realized, you know, I just haven't been putting as much creatively in as I could. I haven't been challenging myself and I just came away super inspired to do my best work in 2024. And that's what you gotta do, is get people either into that same mode or find them a project or someplace else within the company that they can be excited about and get people who are more gung-ho. I mean, take a look at this video. It's a sequel to the last video I made for a new commissioner, but it's way better, hopefully. And I just worry that a lot of LCS content has lost touch with its intended audience. This video has an amazing story, and I really liked it, but it's 15 minutes long and starts with this slow, scenic forest shot. When it autoplays, people probably just click away, and then the title is not even very descriptive. It only has 36K views. Ironically, you can then compare that video to this one from 8 years ago, which already has a clearer title, is less than 4 minutes long, and starts immediately on a more relevant shot. And it has 1 million views. And that's not all about the content. But you do have to get the team to start thinking about how to engage the audience from second one. Because let's face it, people just don't care about your players anymore, at least not the way they used to. And you can create the fastest, most interactive broadcast, but if fans don't care about the players, they won't invest. And I'll be doing my best over here to help you out, but you now have the full might of this entire studio and its staff behind you. You have no excuse. It's gotten so bad that I think many fans don't even know who some of these players are. I mean, I cover the sport full time, and I have no idea who this guy is. Even if fans do form an attachment to a player, they're probably gone by the end of the season. You have to stop the endless boomerang that's halting fandom momentum. And despite all that amazing advice, you're still going to fail because you're not going to take any of my suggestions, are you?
Probably not.